All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is the say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. To the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans here in the Western Hemisphere, and to the rest scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, who look like the other nations, but through the patrilineal lineage go back to the Hebrew Israelites. I say shalom. All right. And as you can see from the clip that was played, is a upcoming movie that is actually coming out this week, June the 27th, 2024, depicting a scenario when this society crumbles and how these strange looking beings are going to, overcome and overtake that earth, or it started out in New York City, you know, but those strange beings, are resemblance of these apparitions, okay, or let me see how they refer to apparitions, okay, and you're gonna see a lot more strange things like that, plus more happen when this society crumbles, okay. And there's not going to be keeping quiet and you're going to, somehow by staying quiet, be undetected. No, the Most High is going to see everything, all right? Now, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 12. It reads, "For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offer." Right, so your fear is the betraying of succors, which is aid or assistance and help in a time of need, which reason offer. And how do you get reason? By having this truth, this knowledge, because a lot of people are going to freak out when they see these apparitions appear, okay? A lot of people are going to freak out. They're not going to know how to, take it all in, okay? Because why? They're going to be fearful. And that fear is by what? It says betraying of the succors. By your fear is going to betray the very thing that is meant to help you, to aid you and assist you, which is what? Reason, this truth, okay? So Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 12 says, "For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offer," which is what? This wisdom, knowledge, and stability. Isaiah 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. See, if you have this truth, it's going to be your succor, your aid, your assistance, okay? While everybody else is panicking and fearing by seeing these strange looking beings, these apparitions, we're going to be, comfort in the fact that we are, comfort in this truth, okay? And more so, at that time, because also you see in the distance in that, clip, you see what appears to be missiles, shooting across the sky. So at that time, when the missiles come to devour this place and these apparitions are running wild and loose, we're going to be beamed up into those chariots, okay? We're only going to, see, we're only going to behold the reward of the wicked. We're only going to see it with our eyes, okay? We're not going to be part of this. So it says 13, and the expectation from within, being less, counteth the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. Right. And this is why these people are going to be tormented, okay? They're going to be seeing things that's not there, those apparitions, okay? And it's going to be the reward for the wicked, okay? 14, but they sleep in the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottoms of the inevitable hell. Right. So, they're going to see these things coming out from out of the ground, man. And you seeing those those alien-like looking creatures coming down from the rooftops. And, furthermore, these people had to go underground to try to get out of it, okay? As if they're going to be able to hide from judgment. You're not going to be able to hide from judgment, okay? No matter how Esau Edom tries to doctrinate it up in his movies, as if you stay quiet and you stay still, they'll pass you and they won't find you. No, the Most High, the Most High, you cannot hide from the Most High, okay? You cannot hide from Yahweh, all right? It tells us that in Proverbs 15 and 13. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 3. It says, the eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. So by you trying to keep quiet, trying to avoid these, apparitions, these creatures to, see you, it's going to be all in vain, man, because this is going to be the judgment of those that, sin against the Most High and don't repent, okay? You're going to be visited by these strange apparitions, all right? You see, these creatures that came out of nowhere and pretty much bringing havoc on this society, okay? And it's going to be like that worldwide, man. This Jacob's trouble is going to be like a time never seen before, okay? So it's going to be far out there, and if you don't have this truth, a succor to aid and to assist you, hey, fear is going to play a major role, man. Fear is going to play a major role, okay? Because you're not going to have wisdom, knowledge, and stability. Isaiah 33 in verse 6. It says, Slakia, Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. What times? The times that we're coming in. Okay, and what is the wisdom and knowledge? This truth. Okay, and strength of salvation. Right, so when these other people are flipping out and bugging out and screaming and hollering and all this, meanwhile, we're going to be calm. We're going to be collected. We're going to be ducked off, underneath the wings of Yahweh. Okay, and only will our eyes behold, these people going through all this when we get beamed up in the chariots, man. Okay? Because that scene is basically the aftermath of when we get beamed up in the chariots, and you're going to see how this people going to be flipping out, man. They're going to be flipping out. All right? Apparitions, then you got the missiles, you got the chariots that's going to be firing off. It's going to be chaotic outside. It's going to be chaotic from them. But it's going to be peace and tranquil for us because, wow, we're going to be in the chambers of the chariots. Isaiah 26 and 20. Okay? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 26 and verse 20. It reads, Isaiah 26 and 20, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Right. So when America is being wiped off the face of the map and it's going down to hell in the handbasket, we're going to be beamed up into those chariots, and these people are going to be left here to, you know, face those missiles and apparitions and whatever else the Most High has, in store for them. Wild beasts, hey, it's gonna be wild out here. Okay, that's why we have to, continue to endure into the end, so that we don't fall out of this truth, so that we can be counted worthy. Okay, so that we can be part of that elect. Because if you're not, the Most High, hey, these people gonna be bugged out, man. These people gonna be bugged out, seeing apparitions, being attacked by wild beasts. It's gonna be wild out here. Okay. This is Ecclesiasticus and the Apocrypha, also known as Sirach 39 and 28. It says, there will be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Who is that? Yahweh. 29, fire and hail, famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. And we know that sword is speaking of those ICBM missiles, okay? They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And we getting ready to come into those times, man, when the Most High, he gonna allow these spirits to go, go get busy, okay? And if you don't have that mark spoken of in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, starting at the fourth verse to exempt you, you're going to get, these judgments. It says, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Right. They're going to take heed, and whatever the Most High tell them to do, hey, they going to do it, man. And these people are going to be flipping out, man. These people are going to be seeing apparitions, thinking they're going to see, aliens and ghost-like figures. Man, that's going to be all part of the Most High, bugging these people out, man. Bringing fear on them. And it tells us that man's heart failing because of what's to come. Okay? Things that you've never seen and witnessed before. All right? That's why, I brought that video, that movie up. Okay? Because those are things that you've never seen before. Alien-like creatures running up and down the side of the wall. Hey, man, it's going to bug people out, man. And it's all through the power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for the wicked. Okay? He's going to put that fear in them. All right? Let's see if we can go there. I believe it's in the book of Matthew. Or it could be in Luke. Give me 1 second. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 21 and verse 26. It says, men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Right. And they going to, hey, if you're not in this truth and you don't fully believe in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, hey, your heart will be, falling from fear, man. Your mind is going to play tricks on you. Okay? You cannot escape the judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. If you try to stay quiet, if you think that you can't be detected, no, you're going to get it, okay? And those missiles are coming to finish it off, all right? No one is escaping out of America, a.k.a. Babylon, okay? Nobody outside of the elect is escaping out of America, all right? And leading up into that deliverance, It's gonna be, hey, hey, I don't even, man, it's gonna be hell to pay. All right? Plain and simple. This place is gonna get plagued with the famine, with pestilence, with the sword, and with beasts, man. It's gonna be wild out here. All right? And this movie somewhat depicts that. Okay? This movie, A Quiet Day, A Quiet Place, Day One, somewhat depicts that. Now, I haven't seen the movie because it hasn't came out, but I'm going to go see it if it be the Lord's will, June 27th. I'm going to go see it and look and see how it looks, okay? Because it seemingly, it started off with a regular calm day, and then things just spiral out of control, okay? So we're going to, see how these things play out, all right? Jeremiah, it's like it, Jeremiah 30 in verse 7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right? So, we all got to go through it. But the only thing that's separating us from the others is that, we praying that we are of the elect. Okay, we praying that the Most High keeps that hedge, that protection around us. All right. I did a lesson this past weekend that no weapon formed against thee shall prosper. The angels encampeth around us. Okay, so we got to truly believe and have faith. All right, because things are going, spook or scare the regular person, man. But we have to walk in faith, and we have to know that, we have the blood of Yahweh, protecting us, okay? Because things are going to get real dicey around here, man. once these things come to pass, it's going to be too late, okay? They putting it in the movies to show you that they understand. They have an idea of how it's going to play out, all right? So this is Psalms 91. This is Psalms 91 and verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right, so after we get beamed up in those chariots, we're going to be looking down and seeing this place get completely and utter destroyed, man, by those thermonuclear missiles, those ICBMs, okay? And Russia and China, now along with North Korea, they teaming up, man. So they got more than enough, manpower to get the job done, man. They got more than enough manpower. All right. Then you got Iran, man. This place is prime for judgment, man. So it says 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thy eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Right. And even leading up into the chariots, man, we're going to be seeing people, get dropped left and right. Okay. But it's not going to touch us. All right. Why? Because we are under that hedge. We are under that protection of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That's why it says, verse 4, he should cover, Slakia, verse 4, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth, what is his truth? This word shall be thy shield and buckler. All right, and I went into it. Make sure you have the whole armor on. Okay, Ephesians 6, verse 12 to verse 18, if I'm not mistaken. Don't come half-stepping and leave part of your armor off, because you're going to need it. The whole armor, the full armor. It says, Psalms 91 and verse 4, he shall cover thee with his feathers. Who? Yahweh. And under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. So it's going to be a lot going on, man, and seeing those missiles come, and at the same time being beamed up into the chariots to see the reward of the wicked, it's going to be marvelous. Okay? That's why we praying that we are part of that number. We praying we are of the elect, so that we will only behold with our eyes the reward of the wicked. Okay? We don't want to be partake of those missiles. Okay? Because those missiles are coming to melt this place. And it tells us that in 2 Peter 3. With fervent heat, it's going to melt the elements. You do not want to take part of that. All right? So a quiet day or a quiet place since day one is not going to exist outside of this truth. Okay? You're not going to be able to go on the ground and duck and hide from, the judgment of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And furthermore, in Jeremiah's 16th chapter, the 16th verse, what does it say? Let's read it. Because he got angels that's coming to hunt, man. Jeremiah 16 and verse 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. So there's no escaping your judgment, man. You try to go on the ground and stay quiet and think you're going to be able to, avoid an apparition coming for you or a missile or what have you. It's futile, okay? You cannot hide from the Most High. Proverbs 15 and 3, okay? The eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, sees all, good and evil, okay? So you're not hiding from the Most High, okay? Now, this goes into the elite and their bunkers, and how they think that they're going to be able to, go into their bunkers, their space stations, or what have you, and escape judgment. But no, they're not, okay? They're going to get taken out of the mountains, taken out of their bunkers, taken out of their space stations, taken out of their underwater, oasis, and they're going to be the first ones that go into slavery, okay? Pursuant to, what is that, Psalms 147? Let me make sure. Psalms. Maybe 149. Because you're not going to be able to hide from this judgment, especially Esau, Edom, man. This is Psalms 149 and verse 7. It says, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of irons, to execute upon them judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh. So after you go and, get caught up and brought up from out of your bunkers, you're going into chains and feathers, okay? You're going to be the first ones to go into slavery, okay? You're going to go into slavery, so you're not going to be able to hide, okay? And how much more you peons, man, that think you're going to go on the ground and try to duck and hide when you see apparitions and the Most High is, plaguing your mind with all these type of fears. That's why it says, give me anything but the plague of the mind. Because these people are going to be bugged out, man. These people are going to be seeing shit that ain't even there. The Most High is going to be plaguing their mind, man. It says, give me anything but the plague of the mind. And these people are going to be seeing apparitions and all type of strange, things, man. They're going to be bugged out. They're going to be losing their mind, all right? That's why it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time, okay? Because through this truth, we're going to be what? We're going to be found. We're going to be, we're going to be solid, okay? We're going to be mentally founded and stable in this truth, okay? So that was it, just came across that, trailer for that movie a couple of days ago, and it kind of caught my eye and thought I'd do a video on it or, some type of response to it. So that was about it. So we're going to go ahead and close out with 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. And it reads, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And if you're not fully armored, he's going to look to devour you. And if you don't have on any armor at all, oh boy, no question asked, you definitely going to get that word. All right? So with that being said, I pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.